Okay, so we do this process outside because it's a huge mess.
Lots of water.
Lots of water. This is a process that requires lots of water. You don't have to do it in the rain like we're doing right now, but when you do this, it is so important to have clean water. Lots of it. And you can't just have clean water for a few minutes. We let it run. We've learned from experience that it's better to just let the water run and run and run to keep it clean. Now what Miles is going to do, he's going to open up the container that has our blackening solution in it. And this is a Birch Casey industrial blacking solution. And Miles is going to put it in there for all of about, a minute and a half. And that's about all it takes to completely blacken that.
You can see how quickly it does it, even just in a few seconds.
Yeah, you can already see that. Here, come this way. I'm trying to fight the storm here, but you can see how quickly that's gone black. Go ahead and finish putting it in there. When you're doing blacking, though, you've got to be careful that you don't leave your metal in there too long. It'll actually cause you quite a bit of problems. It'll, especially if it's cast iron. It'll get so deep in the pits and whatnot that it'll actually leave it green. It's kind of like a haze that gets on it. Okay, Miles is going to take that out now, and we're going to dip it right in that clean water, and we're going to swish it around, and we take a scrub brush, and we actually scrub it. And if you would actually feel the metal, it would actually kind of feel slimy. Or soapy. And you want to scrub it to get that soapy feeling off. Because anywhere we don't get it scrubbed off, it'll actually either turn green on us, or in some cases it'll actually rust. So Miles is going to do this. Do you have your wheel ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So now watch what we do here. Now this is important. We got to get it out. Do me a quick favor. Go cover the solution. So we don't want to dilute our solution. That stuff is like gold. The industrial strength stuff. All right. So here's one of the things that has to happen quickly. Is once we get it out of the water bath, the clean water bath, we've got to get it dried off. And that includes Miles drying off. But we got to dry the piece off quickly. If we don't, it'll actually start rusting.
Almost instantly.
Almost instantly. So what we have to do is to get the water soaked up. And then we've learned through experience and trial and different approaches that we use actually WD-40, which is a solvent / lubricant, to kind of act as a quick stop for any more corrosion. So we give it a bath in WD-40, and we wipe it down into the pores.
The reason why we decided to use WD-40 is because as a solvent, it will help break up any loose particles of the blackening solution, but also at the same time help evaporate it into the air so it pulls it from the part and doesn't sit on it. Okay, so we've got it mostly dried off here or wiped off. And then from here we've just gone and just taken a heat gun.
Now we take a heat gun. Put that full bore.
Yep.
Put that full bore. So we get the part and we actually heat it right up. So the part is actually hot to the touch. And what that'll do is that'll arrest any more rust that will happen. And this is the trick of the whole process, is this has to be done right after it comes out of the bath. If we don't, like we said, it'll start rusting.
And there's a lot of different signs and things of the different stages here. It just takes a lot of practice to get it right. But once you've gotten it dried off and heated up enough, you take it and put it over with the rest of your parts.
So over here you can see other parts that we've been blackening this evening. And then we let these parts, we set them on the floor because they're hot, but we let these parts sit here for typically overnight. And we have a big fan that we've turned off for this video, but that blows on them, and it helps evaporate any more moisture or solvent left in the solution that we need to get rid of. And then after these have sat for a day, we then take them and we spray them with a polyurethane matte finish, which finishes sealing those up. And we'll show that here in just a minute.